Yo, what's up, and welcome to Random Packet Loss. My name is Kira Maxi, and today we have the second game from round 3 at the Huddersfield Regional at IQ Games. Thank you once again to the organisers for putting on such a fantastic tournament. And so we have the second game between Phill and Stephan. Stephan on the left. Sorry, Phill on the left playing Whizzard and Stephan on the right playing NEH. So basically the reverse of the matchup we just had. Yes, as I've said previously, this is the final regional using the old Most Wanted list, which means you can still play both these decks. And there we have Stephan wishing that Phil's playing Andromeda right now. So double sweeps ice R&D. So, and I think that you don't bother installing assets unless you can install like 2 or 3. So double sweeps ice R&D seems pretty strong. And now I think the play you want to make is install 3 assets. I think. Come on. Especially with turtlebacks in hand, you want that on the table. I think he's installed the Mumbo Temple. I think... interesting. So I think what he's done there is he's installed the Mumbo Temple and he's iced the Turtlebacks. That's actually... yeah, I get that, because that means that Whizzard may be able to trash the Mumbo Temple, but Stephan will get the Turtlebacks raised off that, and then the Turtlebacks is defended. So... oh, wow. Wow. Or he's sticking out an Astro. That is definitely something. So why did... maybe that isn't a Mumbo Temple, because otherwise he would have rest it. Unless he's trying to be incredibly clever and make Phill check it. Oh, no, he just forgot. That's all. Okay, so... okay, and then he's going to trash the Mumbo Temple. Yeah, that seems fair. Fair. So, mandatory draw. Okay. So that's an interesting one. I'm not sure about the one. I guess it gets you 2 points close to victory, but it's a Beal. Oh, that's Astro. So yeah, I think. Yeah, that's a it's looking bad for NEH here. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know, like those sort of because that rushing out of the agenda is taxing. It's really quite taxing, because you have to res the ice to defend it. You have to pay the 3 to score the agenda, and it just doesn't feel worth it for Beal. But I think he has installed an Astro there in that little engine server, which seems fair, because I don't think Phill is getting in there anytime soon. But it's still a risk, because I mean, if you install if he gets a David, then that's a reasonable. I think you check that if you got a David, but again, it's so hard to say. But I mean, you know, if Stephan scores an Astro here, yeah, there we go. Okay, so now. This is a very fast-paced game. Okay, so Stephan's in a good chance here, especially now that basically he's got no money, but if he gets some money, then you just use the Astro just to score a Beal. That's fine, and then just score 1-pointer, and yeah, you're fine. I think you use that Astro counter as soon as you can. Really, once you're on 4 points, you just want to get the other 2 points. So you can just score breaking users like that. So I think. So yeah, it's just game 3 credits. That seems entirely reasonable. I think he's got a Turtlebacks in hand, so that installing a Turtlebacks in that server and then spamming out does seem reasonable. But also, yeah, as I say, if he's got a 2-pointer in hand, I think you just score it. Just get it out of your hand now. Ooh, and there's a David. So R&D is gonna suddenly a lot more porous. Do you... So on Whizzard's side, I think... Yeah, so there you go. Knifed R&D. I think Whizzard's doing everything that he should. Just hit R&D a lot. Just keep a lot going. So, but as I say, we've seen NEH come back, and I say that Astro counter is super relevant. If Stephan can just tax R&D a bit more and get some economy going, and then just find another agenda. Yeah, I think that's entirely reasonable. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's... I think that's a good play there. I mean, it's risky, but to be honest, I don't think it's as risky as leaving an agenda sitting in your hand and leaving an Astro counter on the table. So now it's kind of a race for Stephan to find the one-pointer. And I kind of think that Phil's best chance here is to find a turntable and try and give Stephan that one-pointer. Just to put Stephan back on 5. Because even being on 6 here is just... Yeah, it's very bad for Phill, because you... Yeah. I don't know how many one-pointers Stephan is running. Some run 2, some run 3 or 4. Just leaving it. Well, there's an entirely pointless team sponsorship. Hasn't been needed at all this game. Okay, so we've got an Astro there. So not Astro, Jackson. Okay. So we gained some money there, and there's a Jackson there to kind of draw through the R&D lock that Whizzard is applying here. I have to admire Stephan's plays here. I have to admire how he's just rushed out those 2 agendas so effectively. Yeah, and here he's pulsing two David tokens just to pop a Jackson. That is, but since since Stephan has already snuck out 2 agendas that way, you kind of have to respect that as Phill. You have to check. But now, yeah, I mean, now there's an empty David there. That makes wraparound suddenly good again. Okay, so nothing on top of R&D. Check HQ. I don't think there's anything in HQ. Well, it's the Sansan. So... Oh! So that was a very quick game there. Props to Stephan. He just went like a lightning bolt there. Just did not give Whizzard a chance. Little Engine really showing its worth there. I've always been quite sceptical of it just because of how dead it is in a lot of matchups that aren't Whizzard, but in that game it's just so taxing for Faust that, yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, I'd say fabulously played, Stephan. So yeah, I've been Kia Maxi, it's been Random Packet Loss, and thank you for watching.